I got it. Well, for those of you that's not sure, see that water gushing out of the ground right there, and that light pole bent over?
Let's go. You can pull over, take a walk down there.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll pull over right here.
I don't know if they're gonna let us.
Huh?
He parked on the sidewalk like they're gonna stop you like right there.
No, yeah, we'll just stop right here and walk down there.
I don't know.
I don't even know we're coming.
You don't think?
Unlock the door. Let's take a walk down.
A friend of mine called up to the CDD office, and what they told him was that lightning had struck a pole, utility pole or something, a light pole so hard, or that it came to the ground with such force that it broke a water line. I don't know if that's true or not true, but you can see the water gushing out of the ground right there.
Light post, can you see light posts?
Well, I see the guy's light post in the front yard.
No, see this light post here?
Oh, that's a street light.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, but that street light, if that had broke,
Well,
if this street light fell with such force, that's the top of the street light. The bottom is the one that's damaged. This is a sinkhole.
Well,
there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
That could be a sinkhole. It may not, and I'll tell you why. If the water lines here aren't very, very deep, not like north. They only bury them down like a couple feet. That's it. If that had a concrete base, and it probably did, that went below the water pipe, and let's say behind it, and then when it fell over, that bottom could have came up, broke, and then the water could have washed all that out.
Okay.
That's a maybe.
Yeah.
Or that could be a sinkhole.
I understand where you're coming from.
So, you got it first here. You're getting the first news here before the newspaper even gets it.
Good one, Skip.
Yeah. I've got the lighting set on it. He's going to shut the water off over there, I think. I see him over there now. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Yeah. Let me get this. Come on, focus. There it goes. See the guy over there? He's shutting the water off, or at least he's trying to shut the water off. I don't know how many mains you got to shut off here. Maybe 2 or 3. He's done with that one. I hope this shows up, because I got the aperture opened all the way up for light.
Yeah.
I think he's shutting another one off on that corner over there. So what started all this, I had a meet and greet at Evans Prairie. I come home and Bob calls me up, my next door neighbor calls me up and says, "Hey, do you have water?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, I'm not home yet." So when I got home, I turned my water on, and I did have water, but the pressure is like half of what it normally is. And he said it was getting ready to run out. And then he called me back and said that he called up to the CDD office, and they told him that lightning hit this pole right here, that light pole right there, with such force that it broke the water line. So we have nothing to do tonight, and being see it's really warm. What would you say it is, about 80 degrees out here?
Oh yeah.
It's really warm tonight. So we thought we'd come down here and see what was going on, and of course, me being me, I grabbed my camera to make some video for you guys. So that's what's happening in the village of Hillsboro tonight. Actually, this isn't Hillsboro, this is Lake Deaton over here. This is the other side of the tracks.
These people here in the house.
There's a lot of water going down this road. I don't know how many houses this main's here, but they haven't even started to fix this yet.
He hasn't shut that water off yet.
No, they haven't even shut the water off. He's still walking around. We're going to have to shut all this off. They'll get backhoes out here and dig all this up and at least get the water pipe fixed, and then they'll get the pole put back up whenever. But
he's got a 5-gallon bucket of water. I don't know. Oh, he's going over to the neighbors to get. This guy's going over to the neighbors because they got a swimming pool. They're getting 5-gallon buckets of water to bring to their house so they can flush toilets.
Flush toilets.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Taking the water out of the pool.
Well, I don't want to say anything, Bob, but I've got about 2 flushes in my house right now, and I'm using your bushes between our garages, and that's where I'm taking my pee at. Is it not on my bushes, by the way?
Not your bushes.
No, I'm peeing on your bushes.
Mine haven't been getting watered enough. So. You know what we got to do is we got to get our 5-gallon buckets. We can take the water right out of here.
Well, I never thought of that. We could have. We could have got water right here.
Right.
Well, this sure is a mess.
I don't know why he's going over to the neighbor's pool. He could just dip it right in here.
Yeah, he could, really.
But you know what? If that were a sinkhole, you don't want to get too close to that.
Well, it'll grow.
You could go down with it.
You're damn right. But I don't think that is. I think they're right. I think that came out and popped that line right there.
Yeah.
And now if that pole would have fell that way, it probably would have been okay. Probably.
These guys' landscaping's going to get all messed up.
But how did they know lightning struck that pole? Does it leave a telltale sign?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see all the glasses broke.
Yeah, but that would have broke just by falling. But I'll tell you what, there was a strike that Pat and I were.
You could hear it.
Oh my goodness. We saw the lightning and then the sound almost simultaneous.
Wow.
So and it was big.
Well, we were sitting outside at Evans Prairie and we saw the storm coming. It rained, the wind blew. We heard a couple of thunder boomers, but from Evans Prairie it didn't sound like, you know, anything great until you called me. But, well, I think that's about it. Look at these golf carts going through this water.
Water feature to your pool?
I hope not.